I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
You should see that orc over in Understone Keep. Have him forge you some new armor. Stay out of trouble, Elf.
By sure, you're hauling around a lot of junk. Let's stop in it, hardly.
What happened to you, Pop?
The Forsworn have taken Skager mine. We're the only ones left.
You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl. Damn
right.
Forsworn. Only a matter of time before they hit here. That I do.
It's been too long.
If you want to grab a pickaxe and dig up some iron,
I'm glad
feel
you were
free.
there.
I'll pay for anything you bring me.
That's the Forsworn without you.
I'll buy everything you've dug up.
Hello.
Seems Skager mine got hit by Forsworn. Those madmen get more bold every season. Pavo and Gat are the only survivors. I'll be sending word to the Jarl about this, but I don't know when help will come.
Don't go away, man.
I'm sure Pavo would be grateful, and we'd all rest a little easier. But that's nonsense. You can't handle a group of Forsworn by yourself. If their axes don't get you, their magic will. Mm-hmm.
Anyone there? Thought I heard something. Who's?
Not impressed.
I'll kill you if I have to.
We're here to teach you a lesson. Hey! You're alive. What you want?
Who's? Who's?
I've got your back. I am at your command. You lead, I'll... Oh. I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane? Let's get going. Then.
Pavel will be able to go back to his mine soon. Everyone needs a home.
Thank
trust you're
Malaga.
not
We
planning
got out
any
of
trouble.
Kolskagger alive.
What can I do for you, friend?
Kolskagger mine is lost, friend. Forsworn kill. Skaggy is in charge, not me. You drove them off? By yourself? Thank you. We'll head back to work right away. Take this. It's the least I can do. Until next time.
May your next fight. Yes. What do you want?
Divine smile.
What do you want?
What if the Forsworn come here? We aren't safe.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Aye.
What's he doing in Left Hand? Do you dig up rocks too, like my mom? But why do they call it Hey, you want to play a game? Figures. You elders are always so boring.
I'm the hardest worker in Left Hand. Better than any man.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage. City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that. Where do you want to go? Climbing back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim. I'm sure you'll...
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up like roast. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
You should tell her that her uncle is human to trade his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
Traitor!
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrik. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all lords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Mind yourself in my city, lass. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this? It shouldn't have been like
Man
this.
opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me. You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will.
That needs something.
Huh? Hmm?
I'm waiting.
That makes 23. You know you can afford a septim or two.
Need something? Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. No, I think he was entirely wrong. Rogvir's execution was justified and necessary. Being honorable might make you a good man, but it doesn't make you right.
A coin or
Be a
two
better
for
world if
veteran?
it did.
It's not much to ask.
Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed.
I'm not interested, Jari. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter how many times you ask.
I may have accidentally let a prisoner escape, the leader of one of those bandit groups. I told everyone he died during questioning, and I need you to track him down and make sure he doesn't show up to disprove that. Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back. Hi, I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's my job.
If you're interested, traveler.
Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually. Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonian never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrig was still alive. I can tell you that. Remember, I need that bandit dead. You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will. Hmm?
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do. You should speak to my daughter, Yvette. She's the brains of the family.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands. You were there for Rogvir's execution. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter. You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. People to see and places to go, huh? Later, then.
I have no business with you. This drink's on me.
Oh, if you insist.
Seems there's always more to be done. I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivienne. Vivienne Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivienne and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He'd beat me up, dump meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly. Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. It was a dark day for us all. Damn. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to save me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace. Ah. Done talking anyway.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes for... Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see, where the dragon attacked. We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news. Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon. Aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskyg. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Hello, I'm Gisli, but you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Erica's. Yes, my older brother, and the person you probably want to be speaking to right now. But really, since Torig's death, Falk Firebeard wields the true power of the Jarl's Court. My brother is nothing more than a pompous little fop. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. We'll speak again later, if we must. Oh.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of warfare.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Seems there's
This one's
always
a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums will lead our troops to victory.
Your typical
Feel
solitude
free to make
wench is
requests.
like the city itself. Stormy exterior.
Generally, if you want rumors,
the
you should
charms
talk to
that lie within.
Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace. Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skeever. I would highly recommend it, though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested. Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for.
Has its advantages, huh?
You should think about staying the night.
Corculus keeps it clean. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. Our hero.
Hiya, what's your name? Are you visiting? What do you do?
I tell you, the dragonborn.
Are you feeling sick? Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink. They were smaller back then. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. Magic. You're on the wrong side of Skyrim. You want Winterhold. That college there, they teach it. Otherwise, you can try the Jarl's Wizard. I wouldn't, though. Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed. Do you have business with the court? Oh, right, the rum. Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you. Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Eriker. There's been loose talk. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that. That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you, I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace.
If I needed something from you, you would know it. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Because Ulfric needed a symbol. Someone he could defeat that represented the Empire. The White Gold Concordat, the banning of Talos worship. Toryg's father Islot had held Skyrim together for nearly 25 years. When he died, Toryg became that symbol. No, even after Islot died, the Moot voted to make Toryg High King of Skyrim. But Ulfric was at that Moot, continually talking about Skyrim's independence in terms just shy of treason. I don't think Ulfric knew how much Toryg respected him for that. If Ulfric had asked Toryg directly to stand up, to declare independence, Toryg might have done it. Because the Dominion is a sleeping beast that Skyrim cannot slay alone. Because many Nords are part of the Imperial Army even now. Because the food and resources we get from the Empire are important to our people. Because even if we can't openly worship him, Talos the god was once Tiber Septim the man, and this is his empire. And Toryg wasn't ready to let it fall apart. I was a member of the court during the reign of Toryg's father. It was Toryg who appointed me to the position. Very. I helped raise him. Oh, I could not have been more proud to see Toryg on the throne. He made a fine king, a fine king. Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution. I don't expect you to be capable of even that. I have no time or patience for a student. Perhaps the College of Winterhold will grant you admission. Take a look. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
It's a fine day with you around.
Thank you so. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. All right, then.